Hello YouTube, I'm back with another gameplay video. One I haven't done a gameplay in quite a long time, but I was watching the recent AGDQ, well, not that recent now, but the January AGDQ, and a game piqued my curiosity, and that was The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past Randomizer. And I thought, you know what, I'd like to try it out, and I've played it on and off over the last little while, but I thought I'll make a video on it. So I got a file set up. Let's go. So if most people have probably are familiar with A Link to the Past. It's the Zelda game that really kind of set the formula. I'm just going out for a pack of smokes. That's not in the original. So, you know, you play as Link, gotta save Zelda. Now, if you're used to Zelda, you'll be kind of going, that's not right. A green potion in a bottle in the first house. So, the Legend of Zelda Randomizer essentially has been developed by the fan community to completely randomize what you get in chests and the kind of sequence of events. So, as I mentioned kind of in the intro, A Link to the Past essentially set the early Zelda formula. So I'm blocked off here. I can't actually quite remember where to get to the castle, believe it or not. And in it, you know, we go right here. So in it, you start off the game, you kind of have a bit of an introductory kind of tutorial level, then you kind of go after 3 pendants, you get the 3 pendants, you can go after, you know, the Master Sword, and it opens up the Dark World, which is the next set. And if you look at kind of Ocarina of Time, Twilight Princess, and so on, they all essentially follow the same formula. It is open, it is free, you can chop and change things a little bit, but by and large, you're trying to guide you. So now one thing, in the randomizer, you can set a lot of options. You can actually set yourself not to get the sword, or to be swordless. That's not for me. I had been playing on normal, but I was finding normal a bit too difficult for my liking, so I changed it down to easy. Normal is actually harder than the regular kind of difficulty in Link to the Past. I don't have a thing for that. So what am I getting here? 50 rupees, brilliant. Now, I was kind of hoping to get the lamp, which is what you could get there normally. But say la vie, like you might not get the lamp for ages. The lamp could be in the last dungeon in the game. That's how this randomizer works. It's just everything is all over the place, and it really kind of tests your knowledge of the game and makes you think, I suppose, on your feet as to how am I going to arrange things. So, for example, after this, I'm meant to go to the kind of Eastern Palace or whatever it's called. And when you complete that, you'll get the bow and arrow. But the bow and arrow might not be in that dungeon. And if it's not in the dungeon, what do I do? Where do I go? In fact, I'm not even too sure, can you kill that boss without it? And that's the kind of whole crux of this game. And to be honest, it's a great way of kind of re-energizing old games. So let's see if there's anything, probably... Oh, brilliant. So now I've got oh, he's got the key. I was going to say, how the hell do I get through this door without... I was expecting the key to be in a chest. It's been quite a while, actually, since I've played A Link to the Past. Now I've cleared it plenty of times. But, to a certain degree, probably on autopilot. So this type of experience, as I was kind of trying to say, it's meant to kind of make... Get off. I love the fact that you can knock them over the edge. I just love games that let you do stuff like that. I remember, especially in Resident Evil 4, I used to love when the villagers would climb up the top of an area and then you could just push them off the ladder. Brilliant. So, in fact, I don't think this is right where I'm going. Oh no, it is, it'll do. Yep, you're doing a great job guarding there. He's possibly going through the door but decides, nah, the guy in the other room, he'll get it. I don't have to worry about that. So... 300 rupees. Well, I'm not short on money. You better give me... I was going to say, you better give me the key. So, of course, like, there's money in those things. But I could have gotten the arrows, or I could have gotten the pendants, or anything like that. Like, so far, the chests haven't been that kind. Getting the potion is okay. Really getting the bottle is more useful. Or I don't have anything to use magic, so the actual... green element doesn't make any difference. So another few chests. Let's see. Get rid of this guy first. I remember the very first time playing A Link to the Past. I was just one of those awe-inspiring games. Very few games do that, but what was that? Ah, key. Oh jeez. Well, I suppose it probably had to be a key. Now, I believe you can't, or generally won't, enter unwinnable states. It's always a case where there is some way to figure things out or to get through or whatnot. And the last game I was playing, I actually ended up getting beaten. Not that the game was unwinnable, but I didn't have the lamp, and the only areas that I could think of to go there were dark rooms. It required the lamp, so I was basically stuck. But that was more my particular skill set. I couldn't navigate those rooms without the lamp. Now it is possible because I've certainly seen the speedrunners do it, and to a certain degree, these type of challenges are more for people who are really familiar with the game. But I suspect that certainly if you put it onto easy mode, anyone who's kind of played the original Link to the Past could play this and could enjoy it. Ah, no, went down the stairs. The music in this is so good. I got distracted. The camera may have moved. Ashley was having a scratch and moved the camera, and in doing so, distracted me, and I went back down the stairs. So, of course, in the original Zelda, Link to the Past, you have to go to the throne room now and make your escape. So this is the same. And by and large, the crux of the game will be the same. So all the challenges are going to be familiar. But if you don't have the right equipment, how do you deal with it? Oh, I should get that. I'm actually really low on health. And now I'm looking, I've got one key. What's this key for? I don't remember needing another key. And I suppose that ties into the whole it being fairly, you play these games that you've played so often almost without thinking on it. I love how they don't actually bother to give Link a pushing animation in this game. He just kind of runs into the side of things and it goes. So I don't have the lamp, but I did actually turn on the please be merciful and show this kind of cone effect, which they do in some rooms, but not all rooms. So there's plenty of places where you won't actually see. Oh god, I got bombs, brilliant. Because now there is in this area. I am gotta be really careful with these damn rats. There is a bombable wall in this area with some chests in it, so I'm hoping that there'll be something decent in there. The one thing I really want to get though is oh, go away. Is the lamp, because that was my Achilles heel the last time I played it. I just couldn't work my way through the dark rooms. I think once you get that, the rest becomes maybe more difficult challenges, but you're not doing it blind. Oh, I guess I needed a key for this. Seems odd. I don't think that would have been the way. I would have expected maybe the enemies in that rat room to is there more in here? To drop a key for. Geez, a lot of rats. I'll leave you alone. Link, friend to rats around. Actually, just be a coward. Because that's one thing as well that I kind of forgot that Link to the Past is a challenging enough game. The 3D Zelda games, by and large, with the exception of Breath of the Wild, were fairly easy. They definitely kind of toned the challenge down, but that was understandable because, to a certain degree, especially if you've gone from A Link to the Past to playing Ocarina of Time, the challenge is getting used to doing everything you need to do in a 3D environment. Not that straightforward. I need another key, so I can't get out of here. It's actually just as well, though, that I have the lamp cone, because if I didn't... There we go, there's the key. This would be a great video, just black, pretty much, the whole time. So, yeah, we definitely want to get the lamp, if at all possible. And there we go, we're out of this area, and go away. Go away. There we go. Oh, more money. So, let's... there we go. I may as well leave it on bombs, I guess. Such a brilliant tone, that discovery tone. Map, no good. Money, no good. One of the medallions. I suppose that can be useful. At least it will unlock places for me, because I think there are certain dungeons that you can't get into without it, but not the most useful. No, I'm not going to put it all open. It's pointless. May as well save my bombs. Not the most useful item for now. So, 700 rupees already. Well, rupees are not a problem, because I don't recall you spend. I know you've got to give rupees to the monkey in the Dark World. I think he requires a fair few. I think there's one other place where you require quite a bit of money. So this is one of these things you just remember. Pull the right one. Right one is right. Left is a lot of snakes. And there's another. Yes, so come on, fingers crossed. Gotta get that lamp. Hello. Be careful. Go be a hero. Thanks. That's very encouraging. Get the chest. Oh, the magic powder. Interesting. That was actually one that I didn't get in my last playthrough. I just never got the magic powder. So, I think with the magic powder, there is an area. Well, maybe I'll go to Kakariko. Kakariko is probably the best place to get a bunch of early, easier chests. There is a place where there's a bat or something that you can sprinkle the magic powder, and I think you get an item there. Go away. Of course, I'd also like the Pegasus boots. This helps speed things up. There's not really any point killing these guys. May as well just run past them. And the Pegasus boots, of course, would also let me dash into that. Other than that, I think I need the second glove upgrade. The power glove, I think they call it. See, these type of places just want to run. Come on, run, Link. It's like Forrest Gump. Run, Link, run. So, what do we got? 4 chests in here. Mushroom for the old hag. Power bombs. Heart container. And more bombs. So, nothing too great right now. I mean, the heart pieces are useful, but the rest is not key stuff that will give me a key advantage. Let's see. Oh, what will you give me? Oh, arrows, but I have no bow. Let me see. Can I get... Oh no, I need the ocarina, don't I? To get that. Of course, a lot of people don't realise the ocarina actually started in a Link to the Past. It's used for travelling as well. So, there's a few chests down here, and I think there's a hidden area. Yeah, there's a bombable area, so let's bomb this. And while we're doing that, let's get some chests. Oh, I got that wrong, did I? Yeah, I think I got this wrong. Oh, I'll get this one. More money. Oh my god. That's not what you say in real life. It's like, yes, more money. But money is not a critical item right now. Oh, I got another bottle with a fairy. I think that's a fairy, is it? So I also forgot that you press... Was it? Yeah, there we go, the bottle menu. Oh, that's actually a B, I think. No, that's no good. Well, it's not going to help me right now. I'm not having good luck with these chests at all. And we... Oh, I got a shield. That's a little bit useful. And more money. Oh my god. I am maxed out on money. I think I can't get the other chest now without resetting this room. Or I'm nearly maxed out. No, they've changed the life. That's another change. So there are a few little tweaks to make the game possible or to make it practical. It'd be no good getting all this money and 150. I don't think I've ever, in such a short space of time, had so much money in a Zelda game. So, I mean, the shield is somewhat useful, but it's not critical. Thank God I'm playing this with the sword enabled, because if I was playing swordless, I'd be in real trouble right now. Because I've no other items that'll let me attack anything. Well, no. I got bombs, what am I saying? I got them equipped. And I got the Ether. Is that Ether or Lightning? Or I don't know. I never can remember those medallions because I don't actually use them all that often. I'm so rich I just leave the money on the ground. So, of course you gotta watch out for those people because they're going to call the guards on you and just cause a nuisance. And the guards turn up super quick. It's amazing. It's actually amazing then that by and large, you can't catch Link, even without the Pegasus boots. They can turn up so quick. Do you give me something, or I can't remember? I know this guy is related to, yeah, I think he gave you the bug net in the real game. So, still not having a lot of luck, has to be said. And normally Kakariko, now you see I've gotten quite a few chests, so I can't remember if there's a chest here. Now please, Cuckoo, stay away from the bomb. Again, for those that haven't played too much Zelda, if you hurt the cuckoos too much, 50 rupees, come on. If you hurt the cuckoos too much, it's a bad squishy. They will kill you. Oh well, go into another area, you'll be fine, but it's actually quite one of those kind of amusing things that they do. I guess it's... Oh, damn it. Oh, I can't go to our house now either. Yeah, he's so fast. So let's do that again, but this time with less fail. Actually, no, I'll go down here because I think you can blow up the front of this, and I think there's stuff in here. There we go. I remember when I was playing this the very first time as a kid, thinking, "Oh, that's so clever," but oh no, there's nothing in here but bombs or whatever. Consumables. And I'm okay on those. I was hoping there'd be a chest, but however. It's starting to look like I might have to make my way over to the first dungeon and hope for the best there. But the first dungeon I can't clear without a lamp. Nothing in here. Unless someone has any suggestions for other places to go. I think there's a... No, other way. Damn it. Do any of these guys give me anything? Life, love, happiness. The question you should really ask is, was this generated by Stoops, Alu, or Stoops Jet? I guess they're the people who made the generator. If you haven't found Quake yet, it's not your fault. Well, no, it really isn't, because it's randomized. Ooh, do. And if anyone's wondering, essentially to get this game, you need the 1.0 version of the Japanese release. Now, obviously, Google is your friend there. And, oh, I got the blue tunic. Quite early to get the blue tunic, but that'll help my defense. And you go to the website, you upload the ROM, and it generates essentially a patched version of the ROM with all these changes. I think I've been to most places now. Yeah, I've been to you. And so basically you configure the type of options, what difficulty you want, how random do you want, swordless, all this sort of stuff. Watch out for her. And it then builds a new ROM. Oh, there's nothing here, so it was a waste after all. Now, is there anything else in this area? I am not sure. Stop walking into him. Because I can't do kind of easy travel yet without the ocarina. I can't go to the Dark World, obviously, because I don't have... well, for start, I don't have like the mittens or anything like that to find a portal or the hammer. And I don't have the Moon Pearl. Oh, so level 2 sword is here if I get the Pegasus shoes. That's good to know. Which of course means the Book of Mordor is... I was going to say Mordor, but I think that's Lord of the Rings. And that book is elsewhere. And that book is used to... What do you say? I will of my brother Leo. What a dingus. Well, sorry mate, but I'm blowing up your wall. What do you want? You have 15 seconds to go. Yeah, that's not going to happen. So, I'd imagine you why are you reading this sign? Run! Run, Link, run! So yeah, you need the Pegasus shoes, I'm pretty sure, to do this, because there's no way. Like, I mean, with the Pegasus boots, you can just blast straight through those things. And he has the lamp. Oh, interesting. Very interesting. So the Pegasus boots are critical, because with that I can get a level 2 sword and the lamp. Now those Pegasus boots. Of course, I say now those Pegasus boots. It's not like I can actively try and get them. I can just look for anything and see what I get. Oh god, something could be in those, couldn't they? Oh, I got loads of money. Let's gamble. Pay 20 rupees. Okay, go on, play. Good luck then. Oh, I got 20 rupees. That's brilliant. You've opened a chest. Time to go. It's like, piss off while I reset this. So, I'll give this another few goes, because 20 rupees isn't too bad, and there will be, I would... Oh, 1 rupee, that's no good. There will be an item here, because I think you get a heart piece, so if it's a heart piece, it's randomized to something else. Now, it could be... Could it have been 20 rupees? Could that have been what it was randomized to? Oh god, I don't know. No, 50. There's a 120 and a 50, so yeah, there's nothing in there. Okay, fair enough. Okay, so but there's going to be other games like that, I think, where there's going to be a little bit of randomness. Well, hey, it's all about random. Oh, don't blow. I'm turning into Bomberman. Wrong game, Link. Wrong game. So because I'm playing this on an emulator as well, obviously, I didn't... you could play this on, say, an EverDrive or something like that. Can't go down there without the mitts. I don't have an EverDrive for my SNES, and I didn't fancy like building a custom flash ROM of it. It's easier just to use an emulator. So I'm playing it on PC and using a kind of PC controller. That probably didn't show up on camera, but it's... There we go, get that. It, of course, means the buttons aren't quite my SNES buttons. There's another hidden thing here, but I'm feeling this is a fairy. And I believe I'm getting near low on time. Because just before I set this video, I said I'm going to put on dinner and I'm going to play some Zelda. Well, my dinner's been, you know, cooking away. So it's probably time to call it a day. I'll just see if I can find one more thing beforehand. And oh no, can't find anything there. Because the southern part of this map, I think I can actually get to a fair bit of stuff without. Kind of going south and then east. I think you can get to a fair few bits there. Maybe I can get into this, what do you call this? This waterway thing? So we'll go in here. I think there's a chest in here. Yeah, this is our last chest and we'll call it a day. What are we going to get? Well, normally you'd be like, yeah, a heart container, a full heart container of that, which you normally get for beating the boss. Is there anything behind it? I don't know. So actually, I tell a lie. I'm going to see if I can get into that second room and find what's there. I just made the same mistake, didn't I? No, I can do this. So I did the combination. I was thinking of the combination for the chest, not to get through here. So this drains the water in the swamp, if I recall correctly. And of course, this impacts a later dungeon too, which is really cool. A level 2 sword. So I bet that will make the other sword a level 3 sword. So that was a good place to end it. So, with that, I'm going to save here. I'm going to sign off. Hope you enjoyed. And let me know, what did you think of this? Would you like me to, you know, make more gameplays of this? Or should I turn it into a kind of a full series? See if I can actually, you know, make my way randomly through A Link to the Past? So, yeah, let me know in the comments below if you'd like to see more of this or not. And we'll see you again for another video shortly. Bye for now.